Hi, name's Mike Moffatt, chef here at Beckta Dining Wine, also chef at Play Food and Wine. And today we're going to break down this big old pig that we got from Archie at Pickle Patch Farm. Dirk's going to give me a hand because it's big. He's going to help me with moving it around. We'll cut it up and yeah, we'll go from there. First we're going to take this little ham off here. Little ham, it says. Literally, we'll use all of it, with the exception of possibly some of the bigger sort of chain parts. We'll definitely use the whole thing. We got our little picture here. We'll do some. We might do some charcuterie. We got nice jowls that we can turn into guanciale. Our belly will become either bacon and or just part of just a belly dish, classic sort of pork belly dish. We'll take the ribs, we'll cut them down afterwards. We'll make some ribs. That might be a staff meal thing. Somewhat self-taught. Worked for a few chefs that did a lot of their own cutting, their own meat cutting. Worked in a restaurant where we had a butcher on staff. Kind of hung out with him whenever I had time. Learned a little bit about it. And we've done it off and on here over the past 8 years. So we'll get whole lambs or whole smaller pigs, do that sort of thing. I had an opportunity a few years ago with Steve Vardy to go up to Mariposa. Ian had a pig and he needed killed, and he was like, "You guys want to kill it?" I'm like, "Not really, but yeah, we did it." You got to know. I mean, you got to know. Hit it on the head with a hammer and then cut its throat. Hung it, boiled it. We brought it in and we ate it. I mean, we were not allowed to serve it. So basically what we did was we processed it all up there and then cooked it, and so we could bring it back. It taught me the value of not wasting anything. Yeah, it's a beautiful pig. The nice thing about this pig, it's got a lot of internal marbling. So a little bit like beef even. It's, pigs tend to be more like, in some ways, duck, and they have a lot more surface fat. So in this case, what we'll do is we'll cure it and then we'll braise it so that the moisture stays within this meat, and then also the fat leaches out and brings its flavor. But in this case, I mean, it has quite a bit of internal as well, so even if we roasted it, it would still be nice. And if we were doing the belly, we'd cure it for a couple more days, just to add some flavor to it. Then we confit it, which is sort of our preferred method of playing with belly. For the cheeks, I think we're going to make guanciale because they're big, they're good size. So again, probably a 4-day cure, and then they'll be good to go. What we may do is we now have 2 tasting menus. So what we can do is we could actually take a lot of the products. We can make chorizo. We can do a lot of things with pork products. And what we may do from there is we could easily just bone out a leg, stuff it, and then roast it, or cut it into portions, smaller pieces, and then roast it that way. Or we could braise the whole thing together, wrap it up, and then retie it so it's tight and make sort of a processed product. There's so many things we can do. I mean, we can make mortadella out of this. We can do. There isn't another meat on earth that you can do this much with. It's unbelievable. Okay, we are broken down.